Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is your Lord of the Jungle workout. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, here we go. Are you ready to rock and roll? With me today, it's time to rock. Ow, ow! Let's get them weights out. Lisa, rocking the abs at the concert. Yeah, girl! What up, little sister? There we go. Now we can see you. I was like, sometimes things get in the way of the camera. Tech issues. Hey, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We got a great workout for everybody today. We're going to work biceps. We're going to work shoulders. We're going to work some back, and you darn better believe we're going to have some glutees up in here. All right. Here we go, here we go, here we go. We're going to give everybody a few more seconds just to come on in. How's everybody's week going so far? Big news down in Florida. Oh yeah, little goobs. My niece got braces today. So braces are sort of a thing. They're sort of a family issue. We've all had to deal with that. That's how we get these amazing smiles. And yes, today, little Goober got her braces put on. So proud. She looks beautiful in them, though. Not many people can pull them off, and she looks good. She looks good. Excuse me. All right, we'll give everybody a couple more seconds to come on in, and then we're going to get started with our workout. We're going to have weights. We're going to have shoulders. Oh, are they? Yeah, I bet they are. You look at where like cell phones have come in like 5 years. Think about braces, all the other things. Everything is much cooler than it was when we were getting them as kids, right? Isn't that the thing? I used to look at some of the toys that are coming out and I'd be like, that is so cool. I would currently play with that as a 40-some-year-old man. Oh yeah, Lisa, welcome. All right, see, we're in good company. I had braces for way too long, Lisa. I think little sister had them for a hot second. I don't know if you had them as long as I did. I was notorious for breaking them brackets. Ooh, the funniest woman on the East Coast. Yay! Rachel Green, the one, the only, the not from Friends. Absolutely, there he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Tom. Now we got it. Look, we were just waiting for Tom to come in. We need that pinnacle of masculinity to sort of balance out the femininity here. We got all sorts of things going. We're going to have a great workout, everybody. Let us get started. We got 1 minute on the clock. We are going to start off very nice, very light. We start off with a little sumo, Sumo squatting. All right, here we go. We're going to start off nice and wide, ladies and gentlemen. Wide stance, they call it the horse stance in yoga. Knees are pointed out over the toes. We are dropping down, pressing up through those heels. Now I want you to feel the stretch in that inner thigh. I want those knees to flare out. We're opening the hips. My hips are really tight right now, so this is about as far as I can go. That's okay. We're just going to warm them up. We're stretching that ligament out nice and gently. We want range of motion and quality movement, everybody. Beautiful work. I know it's summer. We all have things. We're all doing stuff. I am proud of you for making it to the workout today. Pressing up. Beautiful. Here we go. Almost there. We got about 20 seconds left. Drop them glutees. Big stretch in those hamstrings. Beautiful. Let me let Miss Claire in. Excellent. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Excellent, everybody. Outstanding stuff. Let's go into some hurdle steps, please. So again, hurdle steps. Let's keep those hips nice and square to the front of our space. We want to tuck that rib cage so we're engaging that core. And then, yes, be intentional with our movement. Challenge that balance. We're coming up. Externally rotate, tap, and then come back. It's okay if you need to set your foot down. We are challenging the balance here, so we are going at your own level. Engage that core for me, please. Beautiful. Just opening up those hips. Yes, you should feel it in those glutes, in that IT band, in those hip flexors. How many of us were sore from Tuesday? I'll raise my hand. I was. There we go. Yeah, that way, Tom. See, look, that last round of kickups Whew, that really got me. For 3, for 2, and 1. Beautiful. Now again, it is a Lord of the Jungle day, so we got to work some upper body. Let's do a standing row to rotation. So what I would like you to do, arms out at shoulder height. We're going to drive those elbows back, bringing the scapula together. So we want to squeeze our back. And then from this position, we're going to gently goalpost, and then we go down. Good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon, Claire. I always forget. I have people, when I get everybody on, I'm like, Asha's midnight. I think you guys are evening. And then when we press them forward. Beautiful, everybody. So drive those elbows back, squeezing those shoulder blades. Then we rotate up, rotate down, and then boom, back out for a good stretch there. Now, when we come back out, I like to flex the pecs and shoulders just to give it a little warm up. Yes, goalpost, down, back. We got about 15 seconds. Drive those elbows back. Yes, work that range of motion for the shoulders. This is so huge. So many people don't do this, and this is a big one for me. My shoulder rotation gets really, really tight. So I like to make sure that we do this. That way everything is loosened and lubed and ready to rock. For 3, for 2, and excellent job, everybody. Reverse lunges with a reach are coming up next. Now, today, we're not going to do one arm. We're doing both arms. So both arms are going to come back. We take a big step back. Both arms come up. Beautiful. Feel it in that rib. Now, excellent. This is one of those times you can let those ribs flare out. We can even go into a little bit of a back bend if that's within your ability today. If not, just go stretch into the sky. Fingers to the sky, everybody. Big step back. Exhale. Find that balance. Beautiful. Again, you guys are doing so good. You already know this, but we are here for stability, for balance, for movement quality. Big step back. Drop that knee. Reach it back. Feel that stretch all the way through the abs. Excellent. We got 10 seconds. Good, everybody. So nice. See those arms come up? Feel it in the lats too. Yes. For 3, for 2, and 1. Wonderfully done. Outstanding, everybody. All right, let's interlace those fingers. Straighten those arms, pressing those palms down. Then we pull. Yes. All right. So one of the things I really found, I was doing yoga this week and I found this. So if you have your hands interlocked like that, pull your palms apart while you're doing that. Do you feel that extra stretch there? And then we can go to the right. Then to the left. Yeah, big stretch. We release, bring it back down. Let's do it again. Pressing through, getting those arms nice and straight, flexing out those triceps. Arms stay straight, tuck that rib cage. Oh, feel it in the upper back, feel it in the trapezius. So nice, you guys. Excellent stuff. We got about 15 seconds. Let's get one more in. Big reach. Oh, yes. Beauty, beauty, beauty. There we go. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent work, everyone. Excellent. I don't know why I felt like Bane from Batman there. I'm like, excellent work. You work out in the light. I was born here. All right, round 2, as you all know. We always do 2. 1 minute is on the clock. We got sumo squats coming up next. Nice and wide. Drive those knees out. Drop them glutes. Big stretch. Now, this is round number 2. Let's see if we can drop those glutes a little bit more. We've warmed them up just a little bit. Sinking down. Horse stance. Nice and low. We exhale, pressing up through those heels, stretching those inner thighs. Beautiful, everybody. Staying with it. About halfway. And excellent. Find that stretch. Find that depth. Press up through those heels. Beautiful, everybody. Very nice. We got 15 seconds. Staying with it. There we go. Press up through. Excellent. Drop them glutes. Big stretch in the hamstring glutes. Press up through those heels for 5, 4, 3, 2, and excellent job, everyone. Outstanding work. Hurdle steps are coming up next. Raise that knee, open. Beautiful. Now, one of the things that I've been working on personally has become, is being more fluid in my movements. I noticed that while I was doing that movement course a couple weeks ago, I was like, man, I am not that fluid. So I want to try to be a little bit more fluid. We want grace, graceful. Grace, huh? I say that, so my little sister's middle name is Grace. Love you, sis. All right, here we go. Let's all work on our grace today. That's going to be our little tidbit for the day. Try to make it smooth, fluid. Yes, beautiful, everybody. We got 10 seconds. Let's try to make those moves, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to try to make my words as fluid as possible. Let's try to make those moves as fluid as possible. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful, everybody. Beautiful. Standing row to rotation is coming up next. So again, arms out, shoulders back, chest is proud. We drive those elbows back. Then we rotate. Oh man, goal posting is hard. And down, work those shoulders. Then we press through, pressing through the chest. Excellent. Draw those shoulders back. Open it up. Goal posts. Down. And then squeeze. Beautiful. Let's keep with it, everybody. We're about halfway there. Wonderful stuff. Staying with it. Here we go. Let me get my clock going. Back again. Boom. Chest is proud. Goal post. We're just working range of motion for those shoulders, keeping everything fluid, everything graceful. Yes. All right. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job, everybody. Reverse lunge reach is coming up next. Here we go. Big step back. Both hands come up. Reach those fingers to the sky. Gaze follows. Find that stability. Find that balance. Beautiful. Big stretch back. Excellent, everybody. Nice and gentle. Just warming the body. Waking it up. Giving it a little good morning. Excellent. Beautiful, everybody. Let me just say, first of all, again, how proud I am of everybody for showing up today. I know it's a lot going on. We have a lot of people traveling. It's summer vacation. People are off doing stuff. So I am grateful for you. Grateful that you showed up today. I'm grateful that you're going to come, get a great workout, and leave better than you got here. Great work, everybody, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and wonderful. All right, interlace those fingers. Press those palms to the floor. Straighten those arms. Engage that core. Remember, we want the rib cage tucked in, not flaring out. So, rib cage in, engage that core. Palms go up to the sky, arms as straight as possible, and then we use the right hand to pull the left. Woo! Woohoo! Left hand to pull the right. Yeah! Woof. Notice if one side is tighter, let's give it a little extra love. Pressing through. Engage that core. Yes, pull it over. Big stretch for the shoulders, big stretch for the obliques. We got a great workout for you today. I'm super, super pumped about it. We got it all, you know, full body. It's a Thunder Thursday. It's how we do. We got 10 seconds. Let's get one more in. Big reach, big stretch. Keep those arms straight. We release, and outstanding job, everybody. Very, very nice. Let's grab a quick sip of water before we head to the mat. Woohoo! All right. Man, I thought I had Lana up here. You know, she's a sneaky little dog. One minute she's here, the next minute she's not. That's life, right? All right, salute, everybody. Good to see you. Let us go to the mat. Here we go, here we go. Let's go tabletop position, por favor. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We are going to start off today. Normally, I know we start off a little different. We are going to start today with our yoga pose. I want to do some stability work here with everybody. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Let's go left arm forward, right leg is back, eyes are closed, engage that core. We are holding for 10, 9, 8, squeezing that right glute, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let's go to the other side right away. Left leg is back, right arm is forward. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautifully done, everybody. All right, we're going to go into a cat-cow. So again, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Just want you to inhale, arch the back, stick the gluteus out, chest comes up. Exhale, we tuck those rib cage in, tuck that pelvis, press up through those hands, tuck that chin. Inhale, round the spine, chin comes up. Exhale, we press through those hands. Yes, tuck that tailbone for me. Let's do one more, big inhale. Rounding that spine, big exhale. Tucking that tailbone, beautiful. Now, we're going to take our left hand, pull that left hand up towards the sky, beautiful. We're going to take it down underneath, threading that needle, warming the shoulder up. We're going to hold for 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Now we come back, left arm goes back up to the sky. Woof, little thoracic rotation on that left side. Let's do it on the right. Peel that right hand up towards the sky. Beautiful, opening it up. Now we thread the needle, dropping down to that shoulder. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, peel it back up. See if we got a little bit more range of motion there. Excellent work, everybody, and back down. Now we're going to go into our world's greatest stretch. Those are one of my favorites. I do them every day. I encourage you to as well. So we have our variations. You can go from tabletop, where we are now, or if you can, we're going to go to a plank. I'll show you from tabletop to start, and then you can find your level. So let's go left foot outside of left hand. If we're in tabletop, we're going to extend that right leg, peel that left hand up towards the sky. Beautiful. Now we're going to take the left elbow to the right elbow. We're down and back up. Yes, excellent job. We're holding for 3, 2, and 1. Let's gently set that right knee down. Peel those hips back to the back of the room. Nice flat back. Tuck that chin. Lovely hamstring stretch on that left side for 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Back to tabletop, and or I'll show plank this round. So we'll be in plank. We go right foot outside of right hand. Peel that left arm up to the sky. Right arm up to the sky. We hold for 3, 2, 1. Now we go right elbow to left elbow, down and up. Beautiful. There it is. We are now setting that left knee down. Peel those hips back to the back of the room. Beautiful. Hamstring stretch on that right side for 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it again, ladies and gentlemen. Back to our tabletop and or plank. Left side, left foot goes outside of your left hand. Peel that left hand up towards the sky. We're going to go not once, not twice, but 3 times this time. Here we go. Left elbow to right elbow. Down and 1. Down and 2. Down and 3. We are holding for 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Gently set that right knee down. Peel those hips back to the back of the room. Hamstring stretch on that left side. Excellent. Here we go. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Let's move to the other side, please. Tabletop or plank. Right foot outside of right hand. Peel that right hand up to the sky. Right elbow to left elbow 3 times. Here we go. Down and 1. Down. 2. Down and 3. We're holding for 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Gently set that left knee down. Peel those hips back to the back of the room. Hamstring stretch on that right side. Woo! We're just getting the fire started, ladies and gentlemen. Just getting started for 3, 2, and beautiful. Everybody back to tabletop. Excellent. And one more cat-cow just to round everything out. Big inhale. Gluteus go back. Give it a little waggle. And tuck that rib cage in. Press up to those hands. Beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. All right. That was your warm-up. Let's get to work, shall we? So, first up today, we are going to start off with a beautiful little lower body combo. We are going to need 2 weights, or if you only have one, you can make one do. So, we are going to start off. Let's see, I'll grab these guys. We're going to rack them up nice and high. Now, if you only have one weight, if you only have one heavier weight, you can also use that. If we have one weight, we're going to do something like this. If we have 2, we're just going to rack them up. We're just going to hang out here. So, first up, we are going to start a reverse lunge, and then, boom, we drop all the way down for a squat. We are lunge. It is an alternating reverse lunge, to a squat. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have some fun, shall we? Rack up those weights. Keep them nice and high. Now, I want your chest proud, shoulders back while we do this, please. Here we go. We got 10 is the number. 10 is the magic number to beat. Let's get to work, shall we? Racked up nice and high, starting with our reverse lunge. So again, reverse lunge, down to a squat. We are only doing 10, starting in 3, chest is proud. 2, let's work. Back. Yes, back. Down and 1. Good. Back. Back. Down and 2. Excellent. Back. Back. Down and 3. Good. Back. Back. Down. 4. Excellent. Back. Back. Down. 5. Woo! Back halfway. Back. Down. 6. Back. Good, everybody. Back. Down. 7. Back. Almost there. Back. Down. 8. Back. Back. Good. Down. 9. Work that range of motion. You can do it. Last one, best one. Down. And 10. Beautiful. Stay with it. Finish your 10. Finish 10. Woo! That away. Excellent work, everybody. All right. So, that was a nice little full leg blast. Next up, we're going to need our 2 weights. We're going to go into our RDL. You know the RDL, one of my favorites. Working that posterior chain of glute hamstring. So, we roll those shoulders back. Chest is proud. We're going to RDL. So, weights go down right below the knees, just so you feel a good stretch in the hamstring. Then we're going to activate those glutes to come back up. But you're right, Claire. I don't just do one exercise. We don't have time for that. We are going to RDL to an upright row. So again, with the upright row, we are driving those elbows up to the sky, working the anterior deltoid. Now, stay nice and light with this. It's more range of motion. I want that chest proud. Feel those elbows get high. That is the goal here, is to lead those elbows up. Yes, there we go, everybody. So it's boom, leading with those elbows. Excellent. Chest proud. Let's get started. We got 12 of these beauties, starting in 3. Chest is proud, shoulders back, core is engaged, tuck that chin. Let's get to work. So down, big stretch, glutes, 1. Down, time under tension, big stretch, glutes, 2. That away, down, tuck that chin, glutes, 3. Down, big stretch, activate the glutes, 4. Leading with those elbows all the way up, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Glutes, 5. Down, big stretch. Glutes, 6. We're halfway, ladies and gents. Here we go. Down, big stretch. Tuck that chin. Glutes, 7. Down. Glutes, 8. We got 4 to go. Down, big stretch. Tuck that chin. Glutes, 9. Woo! Down, big stretch. Glutes, 10. We got 2 to go. Here we go. Down, stretch it. Glutes, 1. Last one, best one. Here we go. Down, big stretch, tuck that chin. Glutes, and 2. Excellent, everybody. Set those weights down. Beautiful work with those upright rows. Now, just want to confirm with everybody, we're feeling those rows right in this area, right? Little front deltoid action, are we feeling it there? Thumbs up if we are. All right, if we aren't, what I wanted you to do is emphasize the shoulder, the elbows a little higher. That's going to keep the activation right there on those deltoids, all right? If we're doing this, it's fine. It just turns into an upright row, as opposed, or I'm sorry, an upright for the upper back, as opposed to the deltoids. Beautiful, everybody. All right, next over, speaking of rows, we're going to get into a bent over row. See, there's a nice segue. I like a flow to my workouts. So we know the bent over row. That is going to be our classic. We're going to hinge from the hips. Now what I'd like you to do, we're going to do this supinated. So palms are going to be facing forward, please. Shoulders back. We're going to reach down, hinge from those hips, tuck that chin. Drive those elbows to the back of the room with palms facing forward. Now, you may notice with that movement, you're going to get a little bicep activation. Yes, you are. It's going to happen. Here we go, everybody. Hinging from those hips. Bent over rows, tuck that chin, nice flat back. Here we go, starting in 3, in 2. Let's work. 4, 1. Big stretch, and 2. 3, driving those elbows to the back of the room, please. 4, opening that chest up. 5, excellent work. 6, good. Big stretch, 7. And 8, exhale as we pull up. 9, here we go. 10, we got 5 to go, ladies and gentlemen. 5, big stretch. 4, big stretch. 3, there we go. 2, and 1. Excellent work, everybody. Set those weights down. Phenomenal stuff today. Woo! We are working hard. We are sweating. I think, again, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's probably coolest for Tom and I. The rest of you ladies are dealing with extreme heats and humidity. Woohoo! Tom, we live in California. Woohoo! I think you live in California. Yeah, I think you're North California. All right. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we got Arnold presses. Now, we haven't done the Arnold press in a hot second. Oh, I'm sorry. I see there's a chat thing here. Let me see. All right. Oh, no, Lisa with the braces. Oh, man. Henry. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Yep. Let's see. The group about the guy opening the oven. No, I haven't seen that one yet, Claire. I will have to check that out. Well, I know I talked to Candace this morning. Candace, if you're watching this, you see Claire? Claire showed up. Candace said it was too warm to work out. I say, no, 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 no. If Claire shows up, Candace, you got to come on in. This is here for you. All right. Next up, we got our Arnold press. We haven't done the Arnold press in a hot second. I am a huge, huge fan. So, what we're going to do, we're going to take those weights. We're going to rack them up. Palms facing in. I'm just going to kneel just so you guys can see a little bit more of the range of motion here. Hopefully it's not too silhouetted. So what we do, kneeling in, palms facing in. We rotate as we press up. Notice arms don't lock out. We keep a nice little bend. Coming back down. Beautiful, everybody. All right, we've got 15 of these. Let's grab a nice light weight. Starting off in 3. Engage that core, please. Tuck that rib cage. Shoulders back, chest is proud. 2, and let's work. 4, 1. Good, rotating down. 2. Elbows in front, please. 3. Very nice, everybody. Staying with it. 4. Excellent work. Here we go. Big stretch. And 5. Keep that rib cage tucked, please. 6. Core engagement, everybody. 7. Ooh, we're about halfway. We got this. 8. Good. There we go. 9. Shoulders are working. Woo, woo, woo. 10. We got 5 more, ladies and gents. Staying with me. 5. Good. Keeping it activated in the front. 4. Woo. Here we go. Here we go. 3. Excellent. Excellent, everybody. 2. Last one, best one. Big range of motion, and bam. That is our Arnold press. Woo. Absolutely outstanding, ladies and gentlemen. Let me let Asha in real fast. Here we go. All right. Excellent. So the shoulders are feeling it, back is feeling it. You guys are doing great. We're going to go into a little bit of a bicep work next. So this is an alternating bicep curls. I want you 2 weights. We're going to stay nice and easy with this movement. I want a big stretch. What's up, Asha? Welcome, welcome. All right, just in time for some bicep curls. Ow, ow, summer bodies are built today. So we're going to do an alternating bicep curl, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to curl up with the right, left, working it there. Let's grab our weights, shoulders back, chest is broad. We're going to 12 here. So alternating, we can start with whatever side you like, alternating it up, big squeeze. Now, what I want you to do, I want you to avoid this. There's no swinging. This ain't baseball. All right, we are keeping those elbows nice and tight. We're controlling it up. We're controlling it down, everybody. Roll those shoulders back, chest is proud. Here we go. Alternating bicep curl. We're going to 12, starting in 3 and 2. Let's work for 1. Good. Elbows tight. And 1. Good. 2. Big squeeze at the top, please. 2. Yes. Now let's curl it in. Yeah, 3. And 3. Beautiful. That way we get a nice little head on those biceps. 4. Excellent. And 4. I love the range of motion with this because you can slow it down and get a great stretch. 5. Yes. Slow that negative down. And 5. Beautiful work, everybody. 6. Big squeeze. And 6. That used to be my nickname in high school, the big squeeze. 7. No, I'm just kidding. Well, kind of. And 7. Here we go. Curling it up, chest is back. 8. And 8. Big squeeze. There we go. Use that squeeze. 9. To activate that bicep. And 9. Beautiful stuff, everybody. 10. And 10. Let's tuck that rib cage in, please. Engage that core. 1. Yes, beautiful. And 1. Rotating that palm as we come up. 2. Last one, best one, ladies and gents. And 2. Beautifully done. All right, I love it. Now, give me your best, Arnold. We got it. You can't do a slow and controlled bicep burn like that and not give me some Arnold posing. Boom! Yeah! We are engaging. Send that nutrient-rich blood to the biceps for 5, 4, 3, yeah, 2, and 1. So, that thing, engorgement, it sounds funny. Every time I tell my clients that, they're like, whoa, Joel, keep it PG. I'm like, no, no, this is a real thing. So Arnold actually used to engorge each of his, so he would work out. And he would spend just as much time posing and engorging as he would working out. Because what you're doing then is, so we're ripping the fascia, ripping those muscles, but by flexing, we're sending blood in there, which is actually promoting the healing. So really good stuff. Yeah, exactly, Tom. Feel free, flex it out, baby. Sometimes when I walk, you just gotta flex. You're like, pow, pow. Tom, you especially, show off those guns. Yeah. All right, next up, we're going back to our shoulders. We got a beautiful little shoulder movement here. So we're going to go nice and light. We are going to go with a lateral. We haven't done laterals in so long. I realized this. I was like, we haven't done laterals in forever. We're going to go with a lateral to a front raise. So go light. We're only doing 12. This, if you have a band, this is also a great place to utilize a band because bands give a constant amount of tension as you're pulling. So I think, Asha, you have a band, right? Yeah, yeah. Look at that. Band work. Woo, woo, woo. Weights are also great. I'm going to grab these nice, super heavy orange ones just so everybody can see. Let's roll those shoulders back. Squeeze those trapezius. Yes, see, the thing we want to do whenever we do shoulders, we don't want this. This is going to make our upper traps really come in, and it gives us sort of that like coat hanger look. We want to roll those traps back. Yes, that way our chest is proud. We got 12 of these beauties starting with a lateral raise in 3. In 2, engage that core. Let's work. 4, out, leading with the elbows, and forward. That's 1. Out, forward. That's 2. Out, yes, forward. That's 3. Beautiful, everybody. Out, excellent work. Forward, that's 4. Engage that core. Out, excellent. Forward, that's 5. Out, good. Forward, that's 6. We're halfway. Out, chest is proud. Forward, that's 7. No trap. Out. Forward, that's 8. Out. Forward, that's 9. Tres más. Out. Good, everybody. Forward, that's 1. Out. Forward, that's 2. Out. Good. Forward and 3. Now, excellent, everybody. Let's keep this weight if we can. I got an idea. We're going to keep this weight. Let's go above and behind the head. Keeping those elbows nice and tight if we can. I know I'm challenging you guys here. We're going to go with some overhead tricep extensions right into it. Starting in 3. We got 12 of these. 2. And let's work. 4. 1. Good. Press them together. 2. Keeping those elbows tight. 3. Good, everybody. 4. Excellent. 5. Elbows tight. 6. Big stretch behind. 7. Good. Here we go. 8. Pressing those weights together, pressing them together. 9. Feeling it in the tricep. 10. Woo! 2 more. 1. And hold. Holding those weights high. Here we go. Into an overhead march. We got 20 marches, so let's work for 1. This is for those lower abs. 2. Working the core, ladies and gentlemen. 3. Woohoo! 4. Are we starting the fatigue? I am. 5. Stay with it. We can do this. 6. Good. Challenging that balance. 7. Activating those lower abs. 8. Good work, everybody. You can do it. 9. Woohoo! 10. We got 10 to go. Let's do it. 10. And 9. And 8. And 7. Slow and controlled is so much more difficult. 6. Almost there, you guys. 5. We got this. We can do it. 4. Woo! Almost there. 3. Good. 2. And 1. Beautiful. Gently set those weights down. Outstanding. That was your round 1. Let's grab a quick sip of water before we get started again for round 2. Excellent work, everybody. Excellent work. Now, while we get our sip of water, I know I asked everybody I think it was last week, if we're having challenges, if there's something in particular that you guys are dealing with that's giving you that little extra hurdle. I want to know. I want to try to help. We want to try to help because, again, we got an amazing community here. So let's rely on that. This is what we're going to do. If there is something that's been challenging you that you haven't been able, a plateau, a roadblock that you're finding, let me know. Let the community know. We will support you and we'll find a way to get you over it. So you guys are doing so good. I want to make sure you are continuing to see the progress for all the hard work you're putting into. Salute, everybody. Let's stay hydrated. You know, the only thing better, I know, the only thing better than coffee is iced coffee in the summer, right? Am I right? Like, I know, is that Now, is that just an American thing or overseas, like in the UK and India, do you guys occasionally do the iced coffee? Yeah, okay. I was just curious. I know so many things are Americanized and it kind of ruins a lot of it. But I was just curious if the coffee, if that's like an American thing or if they do that over the seas. Yeah. Anywho's. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Cold coffee. Yeah. See. All right. Universal language of love, coffee. Cold, hot, it doesn't matter. Put it in a cake, we call it tiramisu, right? That's just good all across the board. All right. Oh, yeah, I know. The cold stuff is sneaky because you chug, and that, like, I'm a chugger. That's why I can drink about a gallon of water a day, everybody. Also, that's my segue into drinking your water. When it is this hot, we need to focus on drinking your water. What's up, Baba? Woo, woo, woo! We got to drink our water, stay hydrated. So I'm doing almost a gallon a day. I recommend you guys try to up the game a little bit just for summertime. We want to be flushing that body. The other good thing about flushing that body full of water is that if we ate too many carbohydrates for the 4th of July like this guy did, I literally ate a bag of corn chips with salsa. All right, it was embarrassing. I sat there, I was like, num, 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 4th of July. And I wasn't even ashamed. Wasn't ashamed one bit. I was proud. I was like, I ate that whole bag. All right, that said, sorry, that was a whole caffeinated segue. Let's get back into it, huh? All right, here, let me see. Let me just check what Asha said here. Ooh, iced matcha lattes. Yes, Claire, the matcha. Eric was a huge fan of matcha. He would actually go times when he went to, I think Eric cut coffee for a while and was only doing matchas and tea. Ice water is good. Ice water is really good. The thing we need to watch out for, and I'll just use this one thing before we get started. So when it is extremely hot, Bubba lifts. Bubba lifts. All right, when it's extremely hot, you want to watch out drinking too cold of water. What it can do, it can throw your body into a little bit of shock where it doesn't process the water as well. I like to recommend if you're really hot, go with slightly cooler, not like cold, but cool water as opposed to, and just to get your body temperature regulated a little bit. All right. Speaking of regulation, regulators! Let's mount up, shall we? Oh yes. Sorry, Lisa. Yes, Lisa is right. Ice water is always good, okay? We should all be drinking water. And yes, over coffee. Technically, coffee is a dehydrant, but look, Lisa, don't spit in my Kool-Aid like that, all right? Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. All right, everybody, let's grab our weights. We got our lunge squat coming at us next. So again, if we went with 2 weights, great. If we felt really nice with that, we can also take 1 weight down. Let's see if we feel a little bit different. Let's grab whatever weights we feel like using here. Rack them up nice and high. Shoulders are proud. Chest is proud, shoulders are back. Engage that core. Let's get to work, everybody. Lunge squat starting in 3. In 2, let's work. 4, back, drop that knee. Back, drop that knee, and drop them glutes. 1, back, back. Glutes, for 2, back, back. Glutes, for 3. Excellent work, everybody. Back, stay with it. Back, you can do this. Glutes, stretch them out for 4. Excellent. Back. Back. Glutes for 5. Back. Good. Back. Drop them glutes for 6. Very nice, everybody. Back. Stay with it. Back. Glutes. 7. Back. Tres más. Back. Glutes for 8. Back. Good. Back. Keep that core engaged. Glutes for 9. Last one, best one. Back. Back. Glutes. Drop them. And explode up. Woohoo! Outstanding, y'all. Outstanding. Let's go right into it. We got our RDL, the upright row, coming at you next. Now, we know we're doing this round. Let's grab our weights, move right in. Roll those shoulders back. Engage that core. Chest is proud, shoulders are back. Tuck that chin, slight bend in those knees. Big deep breath. Don't forget to breathe. Here we go. Starting at 3, 2, 1. Let's work. So glute, glute, glute. Squeeze and 1. Down, down, down. Glute. 2. Driving those elbows high, please. Glute. 3. Tuck that chin. Nice long spine. Glute. 4. Woohoo! Down. Glutes. 5. Down. Big stretch. Glutes. 6. Out away. Down. Glutes. 7. Down. Woohoo! Glutes. 8. Cuatro más. Down. Glutes. 9. Beautiful. Down. Big stretch. Tuck that chin. Glutes. 10. We got 2 to go, y'all. You got this. Down. Big stretch. Tuck that chin. Glutes. 1. Last one, best one. You can do this. Down. Big stretch. Feel it in them glutes. Squeeze them. Drive those elbows high. Woohoo! Man, all right. You guys look so good. I just got to stop and say that. You guys, that was awesome. Really outstanding work, everybody. Let's get right into our Arnold. Actually, sorry, bend over row is next. So we're working that posterior chain. We're going to stay with it. So let's grab our weights. Oh, man, y'all are doing so good. It is a Thunder Thursday. We are rocking it. Summer bodies are built here. Palms facing forward, shoulders back. Your feet shoulder width apart, hinging from those hips. Sink it forward. Here we go. Tuck that chin, nice long spine, big stretch. Driving those elbows to the back of the room, palms are facing forward, and let's work for 1. Woohoo! 2. Driving those elbows back, bring those scapula together. 3. Yes. 4. Now we open the chest as we bring them back. 5. Notice that stretch as we squeeze those shoulders together. 6. Good, everybody. 7. Keeping that chin tucked, core engaged, everybody. Protect that spine. 8. Yes, engage that core. 9. Here we go. 10. We got 5 to go. 4, 5. And 4. Good, everybody. Driving those elbows to the back of the room. 3. Yeah, there it is. Stretch it. 2. Outstanding. We're almost there. And booyah! Big squeeze, big stretch. Set those weights down. Outstanding. Arnold presses are coming up next. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's grab a quick sip of water. We're going to move to the rest of this workout. Knocking it out. Here you go. Where are we at? I think we're at last water for the day. I'm like, almost last water for the day. Yep. Salute, everybody. Oh, man, coffee is so good. I love it. I love my cold coffee almost as much as I love my Train with Joel family. You guys are crushing it today. Arnold presses are up next. Let's grab our weights. Whew, here we go. We're going to start off. Again, I'm going to kneel. So this is a variation. I'm going to give you guys the option. Try it if it's okay with your knees. Try this kneeling. See if it feels a little different. What we do then is we take the hips out of this movement and we keep it right in here. Only if it's okay with those knees, only if they're feeling good right now. I just want you to see the variation here. Rolling those shoulders back, chest is proud. Arnold presses in 3 and 2. We're doing 12. Let's work. 4, 1. And 2. Good, everybody. Keeping those elbows in front of the body. 3. Good. We're not flaring them out to the side. 4. Big stretch, big reach. Woo! 5. Keep that rib cage tucked in. Protect that spine. 6. Very nice, everybody. We're halfway there. 7. Good. Rounding those elbows out. And 8. Excellent. Notice we're not locking out at the top. 9, we're rounding it. Beautiful stuff. 10, we got 2 to go. Here we go, let's make them our best. 1, woo! Engage that core as we take it down nice and slow. Take that negative and press up. Engage, slow, slow, slow. Feel it in the shoulders. Roll those shoulders back. Beautiful work, you guys. So, so nice. All right, next up, we got our alternating bicep. Let's go right into it. Let's grab ourselves our weights. Here we go, alternating bicep curls. Roll that shoulder, roll them shoulders back. I believe all of us have 2 of them. Roll those shoulders back, chest is proud. Palms forward, let's get into it. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's work. 4, 1, and 1, 2. Keeping those elbows tight, 2. Also take the swing out, 3, very nice. 3, looking great everybody. 4, 4, good. 5, 5, 6, you can do this. 6, we got this. 7, shoulders back, core engaged. 7, 8, no swing, control. 8, squeeze those biceps. 9, yes. 9, you can do this. We got 3 more. 10, 10, 1, and 1, 2, yes, and 2, beautifully done. All right, now we're gonna go right into our laterals. Here we go. Roll those shoulders back. Ooh, I hope this weight is okay for you. Here we go. Lateral raises starting in 3, in 2. Let's push ourselves here. Let's work. Lateral, front. That's 1. Out, front. That's 2. Out, leading with those elbows. Forward, 3. Out, engage that core, please. Forward, 4. Out, forward, 5. Leading with the elbows, lateral raise, out, and forward, 6. Halfway. Out, forward, 7. Great job, everybody. Out, forward, 8. Out, forward, 9. Out, forward, 10. Dos más. Out. Chest is proud. Forward for 1. Last one, best one, everybody. Everybody ready? Let's do it. Elbows out. Down nice and slow. Forward. Down nice and slow. Beautifully done. That was awesome, you guys. So good. All right. Shake out those arms. Now, we have our extensions, and then we're going to go right into our abs, okay? Great work, everybody. Last thing with our weights, and then we're going to abs. So, tricep extensions are next. If you have the 2 light weights, I want you to press them together. The big thing I want to make sure we're doing here is keeping those elbows tight to the head. I want them framing. I don't want them out here. Out here, it's not as good. We do a little bit more back and shoulders. This, boom, is where the magic happens. I would even say, if you have 1 weight, let's try it with that. Hold on. Oat pudding? I was like, oh, what would... I was like, sorry, I missed it. There was a whole link that I missed. I was like, oat pudding? Hold on, we'll talk about that in a second. Let's just finish this before we get to our sweet desserts. You temptresses. Temptress full of sweets. Here we go. Grabbing our weights. Again, if you have 1, great. If you have 1, what I'd love you to do is I'd love you to grab it like so. That way, again, we're staying nice and tight. If you have 2 light ones, like so, I want you to press them together. That way, we're staying nice and tight. We got 15. Let's get into it, everybody. Engage that core. Weight is stretching. I want you to feel that stretch on the triceps right here. Beautiful. Everybody looks good. Bring those elbows in a little bit for me, Claire. Just a little bit. There you go. Yes, just like that. That's it. Right there. Perfect, Claire. Here we go. And 1. Good. 2. That's awesome, everybody. 3, that's perfect. Stay with it. You can do this. 4, awesome work. Awesome, awesome, awesome. 5, elbows are in, framing the head. 6, pressing through. You can do it. Looking so good. 7, good. Point those elbows to the sky. 8, you got this, you guys. 9, so perfect. 10, we got 5 to go. Here we go. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and last one, best one. Boom! So nice, you all. Holy cow. That was outstanding. I am pumped. That looks so good, everybody. Outstanding work, everybody. Here we go. All right. Instead of an overhead march, let's move to the mat, everybody. Side planks are coming up next. So here's our ab circuit that we're going to go through. We're going to start with a side plank on the right. Then we're going to move to our back. We're going to do a glute bridge march. So remember what that is. That's a glute bridge. We squeeze the glutes. We're going to go up, and then we march for those lower abs. Then we're going to go to the other side for a side plank. And then we're going to finish with some very simple crunches. Sound awesome, right? Sounds great? Yeah, yes. Dude, sorry, I didn't mean to call you guys dude, but dude, I'm so proud of you. You guys are crushing it today. Way to take it, way to work with the heat, way to get better. You are better now than you were an hour ago. I am so freaking proud. Train with Joel family. Yes, we're coming in hot. Summertime. Let's do it, everybody. Side planks are coming up next. So, I just want to move this down a little bit so everybody can see we're doing this together. All right, side planks. Doesn't matter which side you want to start with, but you want to have that forearm pressed down against the mat. Their feet can either be stacked or they can be straight, so whatever works for you. We have 30 seconds on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Find that core, engage it, let's get it up, 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 and let's work. 30 seconds. Now, pressing through that forearm against the mat. Engage that core. Engage those obliques, keeping it nice and high, please. Focus on your breathing, into the nose, out to the mouth. Beautiful. We got 10 seconds left, everybody. Now, if we want balance, we can raise that hand, raise the opposite hand. Excellent. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and beautiful, everybody. Moving to our back. Glute bridge march is coming up next. So, moving to our back, I want you to reach down. We should be able to touch our heels or get very, very close as we can to touching those heels. Let me wipe some sweat from my eyes. If you need to, take a second to wipe that sweat away from your eyes. Getting those glutes up, we're pressing through the heels. Glutes are engaged. They are high. I want you to put your hands out, palms facing up for balance. Here we go. We've got 15 on each side. Come here, Lana Bear. Come give me a hand. She can count. Lana's going to count. She's going to spot us. Here we go. Raising those knees, starting in 3, in 2, 15 on each side for a grand total of 30. Let's work. For 1. Slowly down. 2. And 3. Feel it in those lower abs. 4. Yes, so good. 5. Perfect. Engage that lower core. 6. Tightening. We're bringing those abs together. 7. Stability. 8. Beautiful work, everybody. We got this. 9. 10. Beautiful. We're feeling the flow now. 1. Good. Get into it. 2. Just focus on your breathing. Know you can do this. 3. 4. Good, everybody. 5. Challenge that balance. Challenge that stability. 6. Squeezing those lower abs. 7. Yes, we are bringing those abs together. 8. Tightening up those abs. Here we go. 9. Woo! 10. We got 10 to go, ladies and gentlemen. You got this. 10. Abs are tight. 9. Glutes are high. 8. Woo! 7. You got this. Come on. 6. Woo-hoo-hoo. 5. There we go. 4. We are the Train with Joel crew. Woo! 3. Stay with me. 2. Last but not least, 1. Yes, 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 yes. Excellent work, everybody. Let us move to the opposite side. Here we go. Opposite side plank. So if you did right before, let's go into left. If you did left before, let's go into right. We're almost done, you guys. You guys are crushing it. I'm so proud. Here we go. Press through that forearm all the way. Gauge that oblique, and we are starting. Now, again, feet can either be stacked one on top of each other. If you need to strafe, we can put one in front of the other. Shoulders are back. Engage that core. If you'd like, you can raise that hand for balance. Beautiful, everybody. We only got 10 seconds left. Stay with it. You can do it. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Roll it over. Here we go. 30 traditional crunches. Now, let's be strict with these. Let's make them so clean, so pretty. Now, you know with the crunch, we interlace our hands behind our head, cradle the head. The goal is to lift the shoulder blades off the mat, not pull the neck. Here we go, starting in 3, in 2. Let's work for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bikini body! 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on. 8, 9. This is so Lisa has. We can all have those rock star abs for the concerts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Outstanding, everybody. Outstanding. Roll it back. Bring those knees to your chest. Rock it side to side. Outstanding work, everyone. I am so proud. You crushed that. Really crushed it. I am pumped. Let's extend that left leg. Beautiful stuff, everybody. Just bring that right knee into the body. We want to try to bring it into the armpit. So let's bring that right knee into our right armpit, keeping it on the right side. Beautiful. And we're just hugging it in for 3, for 2, and for 1. Excellent. Here we go. We're going to take that left hand, pull that right knee across the body for a beautiful lower back stretch. Now we're going to stay here for about 15 seconds on every exhale. Let's see if we can give a little bit more love to that lower back, a little bit more love to that spine. Excellent. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let's go right away. Right foot onto left quad. We're going into our figure 4 stretch. So what we want to do, flex the feet to protect our knees. We're externally rotating this right knee deep from within the hip. We're going to thread the needle, grabbing that left shin, pulling it in nice and tight to the body. As we do so, I want you to make sure that your lower back, all of your spine, as a matter of fact, is pressing against that mat. Beautiful. And then we hug it in for a beautiful stretch, flexing our feet to protect our knees for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautifully done. Release. Rock them side to side. We're regrounding, recentering back into our bodies. Beautiful work, everybody. Now let's extend that right leg, keeping the left knee in nice and tight to the body. We're going to take this left knee to our left armpit. Nice pull, nice stretch. See if we can relieve any tension in that hip. A lot of times if we have some knee issues, it's coming from a tight hip. So what I want to make sure we're doing in this pose, we're bringing that left knee to our left armpit. I also want you, while the rest of us are doing that, if there is a tight area, I want you to roll it around a little bit. Just sort of explore that hip. See if there's any area that feels a little painful, and then I want you to just hold it there and breathe into that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and excellent. Let's take that right hand, grab that left knee, peel that left knee across the body for a beautiful lower back stretch. Now again, we're going to be here for about 15 seconds, so I want you to explore. Take this opportunity to find that area, find that tightness, find that tenderness. And I want you to flow through it again. We want fluidity, movement, aka grace. That is what we're looking for today for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let's put back to center. Let's put this left foot on top of our right quad. Left knee is externally rotated from deep within that left hip. Let's thread the needle, grab that shin, and we pull it towards the body. Now again, our full spine should be pressed against the mat. We are externally rotating that left knee from deep within that hip, flexing the feet to protect our knees for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job, everybody. Now, I'm going to invite you to either go into a knee hug, where we, again, grab those knees, rock them side to side, massage that sciatica, or we can go into our happy baby. I love the happy baby, opening up the hips, a great, great movement for that. So what you do is you reach up, grab those pinky toes, the feet by the outside, and then what I want you to do is drive those knees into the ground and imagine you're shooting energy through your heels towards the ceiling. I had a joke, but I'm not going to do it because it's a family show, okay? So pressing through the heels, imagine you're shooting energy through the heels to the ceiling, knees are pointed to the ground. Excellent. And we're going to hold for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Gently set those feet down. Let's do one more hip swing just because it's my favorite movement of all time. So we are placing our feet on the ground, wider than our mats, wider than our hips. We want to rotate, externally taking our knees from one side to the other. Perfect, everybody. Oh, this feels so good. What a great, great stretch. What a great stretch for a great class, for a great day. You guys did awesome today. Rotating from side to side. Good. Let's do a couple more. Just relieving any tension. Now, if you feel a little tightness on one side, leave it there. Breathe into that hip. Notice with my hips to the left, I'm breathing into that right sciatica. Oh, feels so good. That is a good one right there. Oof. Here we go. Breathing in. Excellent. Now let's bring those knees up. Rock them side to side. Let's roll it over, please. Here we go. We're going to go into a little bit of a little cobra. Just a little cobra move. So pressing the bottom half of your body against the mat. Tops of the feet are pressing down into your mat. We're going to press up, dropping those shoulders away from the ears. Gazes forward, stretching that core, stretching those abs, which worked hard today. Looking over the left shoulder, we are holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently, gently, gently lower. Let's go to the other side. Reposition. Roll those shoulders back. Here we go. Pressing up. Gazes over the right side for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Let's move right into a child pose. Toes are together, knees are wide. Sink those hips back. Beautiful. Now, we're going to take a couple deep breaths here. I want you to breathe into those hips. So each deep breath, send that oxygen into those hips, into those glutes. Feel their lungs expand on your quadriceps, and then we exhale through the mouth. Ha! Good. We're going to do this a couple more times. Big inhale through the nose. Feel the body expand and exhale. Ha. Good. Let it sink down. Big inhale through the nose. And ha. Excellent. All right, last breath here. We're going to do a big inhale through the nose. We're going to hold. Then we're going to take 5 tiny little sips of oxygen just to see if we can get a little bit more into the old lungs. And then we're going to hold for 5 seconds, exhaling our loudest exhale of the day. Here we go. Inhale through the nose. Hold. I want you to take a couple tiny little sips, see if we can suck in a little bit more, just tiny little sips of oxygen, and we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, biggest exhale, ha. Let that body sink into the mat. Relaxed, released, and better than you were an hour ago. Give yourselves a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Ow, ow, ow! Way to crush it for a Thunder Thursday. Outstanding work today, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being the best part of my week. You are the highlight of every Tuesday. You are the way I like to start it. My week actually doesn't even start till I see you guys on Tuesday. I say no to Mondays. I just say no. I'm like, I don't acknowledge your existence, Monday. Get out of here. You guys are the best. Huge round of applause. Give yourself some love. Keeping it up. All right. Again, everybody, it's hot out there. Drink your water. Hold on. Let me look at these. I got to see the chat here. What did we see? Instead of ice cream. Ooh, excellent, excellent. So chocolate chai. All right, I love that, Claire. I was just gonna say that's a great way. Oat chai pudding sounds great. Calories on Facebook. Yes. 2 people in that room. Oh, I think I know what you're talking. We'll see what we can do. When do you get here, Rachel?
Tuesday.
Oh, beautiful. All right, so you arrive Tuesday? Okay. Let me see what I can do for you. I'll see if I can't squeeze you in. This is a pretty exclusive space up here, but you know somebody, all right? You got an in. Yes, I love the idea. Chai pudding, Claire, is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. There are some really great recipes for low-calorie chai pudding that's full of omegas, full of protein. I actually have done it with, so it's really easy. I take like a tablespoon of maple syrup or honey with chia seeds and almond milk, and you let it in there and let it sit overnight, and you get this really delicious, delicious dessert. Super low calorie, again, and you can use whatever, I know you can use almond milk and regular milk. I would assuming oat milk you said you can use as well. So whatever milk fits your nutritional profile. The chia pudding is really, really good. And what I'll do is I'll put I'll put the recipe up on the Facebook group that I use for Jen whenever we do it. Because again, we burnt through all of our chia seeds doing this because I was like, this is delicious and it's actually good for you. So ladies and Tom, way to crush it, y'all. Excellent, excellent work. Yeah, Rachel. All right. Tuesday, Rachel, let me see what we can do. Oh, guys, so a reminder, actually. So this Tuesday, we don't have class. Next week, I know, sorry, Rachel. So I feel like I've missed you the past year. You were off and we've been talking. So the next 2 weeks are a little kooky because I booked that job down in San Diego, and next week I'm also filming on Tuesday. So what we're gonna do, we'll have class Wednesday and Thursday of next week, and then the following week, it'll be Tuesday and Wednesday. I will again put that out on the thing. I'll put it down on the Facebook chat. That way we remind everybody. I will also send an email to everyone today as well, reminding everybody of the schedule for the next 2 weeks. I'll be constantly saying it as well. So if you're any questions, if you guys are like, oh, what I forgot, what did he say? And you can't find it, let me know. Just shoot me a message and we will clarify everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being patient and letting me get in there and do this. This San Diego job, I can't wait to show you guys. It's for Comic-Con, and I get to dress up like a character that I've wanted to play forever. And this is it's like a bucket list. It was literally out of all, if you guys sort of know my age, from my era of Creature, it was one of the coolest ones. And they've explored on the IP a lot now, so there's like 7 or 10 movies of it now. I can't say what it is. I want to. I'm like, ah! But let's just say, was Dylan. Looks like the CAA's got you pushing too many pencils. It might be one of those, if you know where that line's from. That was one of Eric's favorite lines. So, obviously it was a great one. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great, great rest of your day. Have a wonderful weekend. Get out there, get your steps in, please. You all did so, so good this week. Get your steps in. If you are feeling tight, if you are feeling some pain, go back, look through the Train with Joel YouTube page. And even if you only do a couple of the warm-ups, those would be great. If you're feeling a little knee pain, a little hip pain, let's warm those knees up. Let's stretch it out a little bit. I know my little sister was reaching out. She had some tenderness, and so I introduced her to the pigeon pose. If the pigeon pose is in your practice, it is a great way to relieve tension in the quads and in the glutes. So really, really good stuff. I'm so proud of you guys. You guys are doing so, so good. You guys are keep crushing. We're gonna continue, just grow. We're just gonna continue. I know. I say that. We're slowly getting stuff. I've got an audio thing coming. I've got a microphone in the mail right now. Thank you, Prime Day. Woo woo! So that way, hopefully my audio will be cleaner and you'll be able to hear every disgusting grunt as I'm like, oh, why did I have you guys do 25 for 3 levels of kickups? This is horrible. You'll be able to hear my glutes actually screaming in pain. They'll be like, why? All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much. Have a great rest of your day. Have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you all on Wednesday of next week. So next week it's Wednesday, Thursday, and then the following week it's Tuesday, Wednesday. So we got 2 days in a row to crush it. We're going to have fun. We're going to work it out. If there is something that you guys want to see in those 2 days, so this is the thing I was thinking of because we're just going to compact it all. If there's a particular thing that you guys want, like, man, I'd love to get a little bit more foam rolling, or I'd love to do a little bit more band work, let me know. Shoot me a message. I want to make this as interactive for you guys as possible. So if there's an area, if you're like, man, I would really love to work my glutes, or I'd really love to work my IT bands, or my knees are hurting a little bit, how can we do something like that? Let me know so that way I can incorporate it in. I won't point anybody out, but I'll just keep it in. I'll keep it quiet and we'll just work it in. Y'all are awesome. Thank you again. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy weekend, and I will see you all on Wednesday. Ow, ow, ow! Rachel, I'll see you when you're here, all right? We will get there. You come work out with me on Wednesday. We'll do Sleek Ninja. We'll do Sleek Ninja together, huh? All right. We'll talk soon. Message me when you get. What's that?
I'll text you. Yeah.
Text me. All right. Awesome job, everybody. Great work. Give yourself a huge hand. I'll talk to you all on Wednesday. Woo, woo, woo.
Thank you, Joel.
Outstanding job. Thank you, Tom, Rachel, Claire, Lisa, little sister. Have a great rest of your day, y'all. Woo, woo, woo.